What is up, A team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. We're not depending where, but I hope it is awesome and happy New Year's to everyone out there. Hope everyone had a safe, happy New Year's. Hope everyone was good out there. Excited to bring in 2026. Today is going to probably be a little bit more bullish for you. So anyone that's negative or looking down on the charts or thinking negative thoughts about crypto in 2026, and this is probably not the stream for you. Um, this is going to be probably a bullish stream. I'm excited for 2026. A lot of data is showing that things broke in 2025. Everything that we thought was going to happen in 2025 kind of literally broke. We broke cycles, we broke records, we broke just numbers we thought we'd never hit. Pretty crazy when you come back and actually zoom out on it and see what we're doing. Also, yes, I decided to put in some leverage plays last night. Leverage is doing phenomenal. I shared a little thing with you guys yesterday saying that typically around January 1st seems to be 90% of the time in the green. So I decided last night that I was going to, put in some longs. I ended up giving into it. It was just too juicy to take. So I ended up jumping in and things are looking pretty good. So we'll share all those numbers with you. But before we jump into it all, I do want to say what's up to the A team here. I am streaming a little bit early today. Reason why is because we have soccer. We have soccer today. I got to leave here about 10 o'clock to get to soccer. So figured I'd jump on a little bit early and say what's up to everyone here. So with all that said, let's jump into it. We got Selmo Fudd in the house here. What's up, my guy? We got Michael in the house here. We got what is that? Cyrus, what's up, man? We got AXMF. We got Guy. What's up, Guy? Happy New Year's to you, man. We got Martik, Eric, Roger. Good to see you, dude. Monty, Gino. Good to see you. XRP OG, Anthony Hawkins in the house here. Future Hopes. What's up, buddy? We got F Joe. F this year, man. You're always so bitter, bro. You need to cheer up. Paul, what's up, buddy? We got Jamin. What's up, Jamin? Good to see you, dude. Chippers in the house here. Hudson, Outdoor Nature Show. Griff. Appreciate you guys all being here. Yes, I'm jumping on stream a little bit early. Everyone over on the TikTok side, what's up to everyone on the TikTok side? Happy New Year's to you as well. All right, let's jump into it. We got some things to cover today, man. I'm excited. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to just say what it is. But you can see right now we are trending back up to a 2.98. Hopefully get back to the 3. Nice to get above a $3 trillion market cap. The fear and greed index is getting stronger. Actually, every day it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So that's good to see. You can see right now the Bitcoin is up just a tad bit. Nothing too crazy. 0.08 in the last 24 hours, which is nothing, right? Very, very flat. But that's actually a good sign. Hopefully we actually start to rally up a little bit here. Ethereum back to 2,982. Hopefully we get a Bitcoin back to at least 88,000. You can see Ethereum's about to reach the 3,000 marker again. XRP back to 185. It was down to 183 last night, up 0.22%. Nothing too crazy, but it would be nice to get that back up to 190 at least. I did jump into a little bit with the Dogecoin here. Dogecoin got down to a freaking 10 cents, dude. I was like, dude, I haven't seen Dogecoin back at 10 cents in a long time. So jumped into that as well. HBAR was down at 10 cents, back up to 11. I got into my longs at the 10 cent marker. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to obviously... I'll share my positions with you guys. Here's my long positions here. I ended up jumping into Doge here. I'm up about 100% on my Doge long right now. I jumped in at around 11. It's sitting here around 12.4. My H bar is up about $484, about 50% up right now. I jumped in around 10.7. It's up to 11 right now. And then XRP, I jumped in at 183. It's up to 185. And Solana's struggling a little bit. I got in at 124.84. Saying it's 124.84, but I definitely struggling for that one. And then ETH is just barely tagging along here. So I should probably take profits. I'll probably end up taking my profits right now. I mean, 100% up on a leverage call is pretty damn good. Even 50% up. My rule's 30%, but I said, you know what, dude, today's going to be a good day. I'm just going to hang on. We'll see what happens here, and I'll probably end up jumping out of it at some point today. I don't know exactly when, but we'll see what happens. It's been very volatile these last couple hours. So let me zoom back out on this thing. There we go. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. We'll see if we can get it even higher. We'll go from there. So I ended up jumping into it, man. I was like, you know what, dude, screw it. I'm going for it, dude. What happened to Jake? Prediction, he's short $99. I don't know, dude. I don't know his predictions. His predictions were kind of crazy. XL listing this year, maybe, yeah. Speaking of that, I did see the post out there and people in Discord saying that the rewards are active for Sentinel. So if you are able to get in there, I guess you can download. I tried to get into Sentinel this morning, but the website was lagging on my end. So I don't know if it's down, or maybe I just didn't skip. But you can go claim your rewards now if you wanted to. I haven't claimed mine yet. Maybe I'll do a live on stream here. But But yeah, it sounds like the rewards are out there. You can claim. So I'm at $172 is what I can claim. I think this is just for the pre-sale. Click to claim your pre-sale reward. So kind of cool to see. I mean, people are saying that they're getting like half. Some of them are losing some of the tokens through the transfer portals and stuff like that. So I don't know how it's going to work, but maybe I will claim that here on the stream and we can take a look at it. But let's take a look at the leveraging here. You can see right now shorts are still winning over the longs in the last hour. Ratios a little, probably kind of flattened out right there. You can see that in the 4-hour window, the longs are just barely up here. This is actually looking very positive. The great thing is that the 24-hour is looking. I mean, this is really bullish. If you're actually longing, is that the shorts are beating the longs, and usually that flips. And so hopefully maybe today is where it flips and the longs outdo the shorts. And so I guess we're going to find out. But I mean, you go back to what I said. I showed it. Had to have been what, yesterday? Was it yesterday I showed it? Right here. Yeah, it was yesterday. It was a couple days. I showed it back-to-back days, but it said 3 of the best performing days for Bitcoin are coming up soon. It says January 1st and January 2nd. January 1st is positive by 90% of the time. Look at that. January 1st up about 1.19%, which is 90% of the time that's happened over the years. And again, I'm not saying history repeats itself, but it would be nice. And then January 2nd, it's up about 2%. So if you're holding on for January 1st and 2nd, you're sitting in a pretty good spot. At one point, either today or tomorrow, things are going to look pretty good for Bitcoin based off of all the averages across the board and gains and the chances of it being positive, which is, again, led me to, putting in these positions here I was like, you know what? I mean, the markets are supposed to be good. We'll see if they do. We'll see if they hold up, and it is what it is. We'll find out. So historically, we ended the year, crazy end of the year here, ended Q4 here at minus 23.07% for Bitcoin, and Ethereum ended at 28% down, dude. We had one of the, obviously some of the worst quarters, Q4 for Bitcoin and Ethereum. And it's just kind of shocking. I mean, this is the second worst Bitcoin quarter in the history of Bitcoin. This will be the third worst quarter for actually, I guess it's now the fourth worst. It's not that bad, but it's the fourth worst quarter. And every time that we have a really bad quarter like that, look at this, dude. Last time we were down here at 28, we had a really positive 2020 and 2021. You go back over here to 2018 at 41, we actually came back and had a good positive Q1 and Q2. Same thing down here in 2016 for Ethereum. Very bad Q4. We came back and rallied nicely in 2017. Look at that. And so, I mean, I'm hoping that here we start in Q4, we end really poorly, and I hope that we at least run for Q1 and Q2, which is what a lot of us are saying. A lot of us have projected that we're going to go into a nice little cycle here in Q1 and Q2. I think the Trump administration is trying to push for that as well. So we'll see if that continues to move forward or not. But I'm here for it, dude. So it's late to get into Cent, huh? I don't think it's too late. It's still below pre-sale. I think it's fighting back right now. I mean, Sentinel's up right now. I just saw, it's back up to, it's almost back to pre-sale price, guys. It's not that far away. I think it's like less than 17% from pre-sale price, which is not that bad, dude. We're talking 20. We're talking about roughly 20% from pre-sale price right now. This thing has battled back, and it's battling back right now today, up 11%. I think it's trending on Dex Screener. Yeah, it's still trending up here in the hours. I mean, if you go over here to the trending box, you go to the 24-hour marker. I mean, Cent has been up here. Cent has been in the top 20 since what, the last 3 days now. Cent has been in the top 20. Even in the last hour, right? Cent's been doing sitting here ranked 12 right now. So, people can say whatever they want to say, but I mean, not a lot of projects get ranked on Dex tools and Dex screeners. And right now, Cent has been up there for the last 3 days. It's been trending in the top crypto. So yeah, I'm excited for Cent, dude. We'll see what happens here. Rewards are getting out there. The developers are obviously holding, they're true to their word here on what they're doing. People can go get their rewards. Burns are going to be coming in here. I think we can all look at the dashboard and see that. So I'm excited for it, man. It's 2026. We're here for it, dude. Is there a big call order for Bitcoin on January 13th? I don't know. I have to look at that. Wow, you guys are up early. Happy New Year's. You too, Eugene. What's up, Tim Shea? We got Tim Shea with the Mayor Crypto in the house here. Crypto Keeper Joel, what's up, buddy? Any news on Pure Wallet? We'll start distributing tokens. Have no idea, dude. No idea. I know that it ended, and then some people told me in my Discord, I think it was Discord or somewhere, that they were able to buy the presale after the presale. So, hey, Austin, have you seen the top Cent wallet on Dex Screener continues to buy up to 509,000? It's up to 500. I don't know about that. Is it 509,000? Let's see. We can see holders. Oh, this is I think this is the address right here. This is the contract address right here that holds the liquidity. So that's what that is. So 12% right there, 12.11% is the amount of liquidity out there. So that's why. So that's going to obviously fluctuate. But yeah, that's about that's what that is right there. The next top holder right here is sitting at 177,000, which is this one right here. So oh, sorry, I got your comment in the way right here. But yeah, you can see it right here. These are it right here. So yeah, the top one I think is the contract address. My local stores was sold out of XCL, just bought out. Let's see, Austin, can you please go over the cent rewards? I got a lot of money in and had a good amount of rewards, which kept changing and are now gone. I don't know what happened. When you say gone, what do you mean gone? Like, did you claim them? I'm assuming you had to. I think you had to claim them, right? I haven't messed with it yet. I'm assuming. I mean, I guess I could probably dink around with it. Here, I'll go through the process. Okay, so I'm going to claim right now. Network fee. So it said what, 172.19. Let's confirm. Let's confirm that transaction was submitted. Let's see what's happened. I guess we'll just do it right now. View transactions. So it's right now it's working through. So we'll see what happens here. Claim successfully. Let's view transaction. And let's see what pops up here. I haven't okay. You send. Okay, it says validated. View all transactions. Okay. Okay, what the freak is going on? Let's just go back to let's see if I got it in here. Okay, I claimed. Okay, let's go back to tokens. You probably got to put the contract address. It's probably what, US. It says USDT, right? USDT. So yeah, I probably got to put USDT. What should be in here? Or did it come in USDT or did it come in ETH? That's a good question. I don't know what it came in. I don't know what it came through as. USDT or ETH. Yeah, shit, I don't see mine either. Huh. Oops. I'll have to probably go back and look. Did it come in Ethereum? Maybe it came in Ethereum. I don't know. Received. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm a loss for word. I'm with you, dude. I'm lost too. I don't know. Interesting. Guess I lost mine too. I don't know. Let's see here. Good morning to you too, Matt. Evan, good to see you too. Scott, it's top is Uniswap pool. Yeah. Oh, sorry, imposter token detected is what's wrong on Uniswap DEX. I think so. The devs haven't done a burn since the launch of Cent. That's your interpretation of how often the burns are supposed to be. I have no idea, dude, how often the burns are supposed to be. Mine dropped into USDT. I just successfully claimed mine, and it's now in MetaMask wallet. Yeah, I'm looking at my USDT. I don't see it in my USDT. What if I disconnect and come back in? We'll see if I can disconnect and come back in. Update. Yeah, I'm not seeing mine either, dude. I don't know. It comes in as USDT. I just done it with Phantom Wallet. I wonder if it's having an issue with MetaMask. Let's look at my SafePal. Hold on. Let's look at oops, shoot. Let's look at my okay, yeah, so it's just a it's a MetaMask thing. It's not showing up in my MetaMask, but it's showing up in my SafePal. So there it is right there. Dang. 96. So it went from 172 to 96. That's like half rewards. It's under USDT. I had to disconnect. Yeah, it just showed right there. I just saw it. It's under USDT. Click the transaction. Good morning. What's up? Took me a bit to see it in MetaMask. Yeah. It's definitely. I could see why. I saw it in Discord. Someone said that they said they got only like a certain percentage of it, but that's a pretty big drop. Mine are just gone. Probably try to, yeah, I don't think they're gone. They're probably somewhere in there, dude. Took me a little bit. Tyler, you figured out. Yeah, it's there. Mine's pulling up right here, so it should be there. You should probably just have to pull it in. But yeah, I should probably take my profits. I'm probably gonna take my profits now. Well, I'm gonna take my profits and we'll buy back in. I'm taking profits out on these things, dude. I'm not gonna stress over them. I'll leave my Sol. I'll leave my Solana. There we go. I just cashed out my stuff. So yeah, when I've gained about roughly, I don't know, about $1,500 right there, roughly $1,500. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. Maybe I'll buy back in if it starts to move around here, but I didn't want to think about it. Let's see here, Tyler. You got to figure it out. Mine are just gone. I think they're going to be there, dude. It took me about 5 minutes to get to the wallet. Gotcha, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. So we saw this right here. The Bitcoin 4-year cycle is broken officially as of this year. The 4-year cycle is over. For the first time in 14 plus years, Bitcoin printed a red yearly candle just after a halving year. So why the drop seems sketch? So why the drop? I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, nice haul. Yeah. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I don't know, dude. But you can see right here, it's printed a red yearly candle just after the halving. Pretty crazy when you look at it, because if you start to look at the data right here, look at 2011 through 2014, 4 years, right? Then you go into 2015 through 2018, the 4-year cycle, boom, done. You go through 2019, 2022, boom, done. Here in 2023, we actually had a hiccup here, right? It's first time. Right here in 2025, we ended the year at minus 6%. So that's kind of wild, right? I mean, obviously the trend has officially over. Thank you for checking that out. But my problem is that the reward says 0 all of a sudden, never claimed, never sold. It's interesting, dude. Whoop, I caught what's up, Kai? Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well, my friend. Yeah. And so this is pretty crazy to see right here. The 4-year cycle officially over. Here's another, like, Bitcoin changes since it launched, right? Look at this. Look at the change. 9,900%, 14, what is that? 1473%, 186, 5,507. Then it went into a minus 58. Then it started the 4-year cycle, right? This was a cycle on its own right here. And then it went into this 4-year cycle. And look at the gains, right? Minus 58, then 35, plus 35, plus 125, plus 1,300, minus 73%. And then it goes up 95%, 301%, 66, and it drops. And then here we are back in 2023, 2024. And then we drop here. I mean, it's just crazy to see. And the pricing at the year's end, dude. I mean, just kind of wild, dude, when you start to look at like what these could actually be, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. The year start versus where it's at. Look at this, dude. 2025 started at 93.3, went down to 87.6. That's crazy. XRP in your wallet connected. Mine says 0 when disconnecting. Last halving, didn't it dip then explode? Yeah, it dipped and then exploded for sure. So, yeah. So it's crazy to see this. I mean, really is. One other thing that happened here, as you guys can see, is that the Feds injected roughly $74.6 billion in the financial system, the largest liquidity injection in the past 12 months. On the final days of 2025, banks pulled roughly $74.6 billion from the Fed standing repo facility backed by the treasuries and mortgage bonds. This was the largest single-day usage ever since COVID. This is not an emergency quantitative easing or money printing. So, I mean, they're starting to put money back into the system here. And it's pretty crazy to see. This is, I mean, there's multiple charts out here on this, but it's the money's starting to come back in, dude. You just registered to the Hive. Mine is saying 0 rewards. That's pretty crazy, yeah. But yeah, this is getting back almost to pre-sale price, dude. No pure wallet tokens yet. Nah, not that I saw. Did anyone get there? Yeah, I didn't get any pure wallet tokens yet, dude. Wish I had picked up some BTC in 2010. I know, right? Right, Kevin? Isn't that crazy, dude? Seeing that price, that make you sick. Even in 2011, right, at 30 cents. I mean, you could have went up. I mean, imagine going from 0.003 to 30 cents. That's a 10x. That's a 100x right there, right? No, yeah, it's a 10x. It's a 10x, dude. Right? Not 10x. I think it's a 10x. I know it's more than that, dude. Let's see, 0.003. Yeah, it's 10. It's 10. Oh no, that's more than that. That's 100x. That's 100x, dude. Yeah, that's 100x. 100x in 2010. That's crazy, dude. Imagine getting 100x. That's such a crazy feat, dude. 100x. Yeah, my math is off, dude. Do you have a similar chart for XRP? Oh, for the pricing, I do not, dude. I could probably find something for it. XRP has been. I mean, we could probably find something for it. I could probably go back and do the math on it. Someone probably put a chart together, but yeah, XRP is probably nowhere near this. So I showed you guys that. Here's a trend line. This is a 12-year trend line. Anytime we come down to the 12-year trend line, and this is just again on an average move up, you can see that anytime we hit this number, we bounce off it pretty nicely. And right now we're actually trending. That's what we're trending to, a 12-year trend line showing that we have a potential to bounce off of this. So people that are negative out there and feel that the markets are going to continue to downward, there's a lot of things out here saying that historically we are at a bottom right now based off of a lot of the charting out here. So it's kind of hard to be bearish. Like, I mean, I know that we went through a bearish market from October, even September to October, November, December, but it's hard to stay bearish that long. You know what I mean? Like, eventually you have to become bullish at some point. And I think seeing a lot of the chart out here, I feel that Q1, Q2 is going to be good. Glad I checked the A-Team Discord. We're early. I made it. Happy flipping dipping New Year's. Yeah, you too, Deb. Appreciate you being there. Check sold $1 to 290 in 2020. Yeah, that's pretty crazy too. $1 to 290 is pretty wild. Yeah, that's a pretty wild number, dude. $1 to 290. Pretty crazy. It took me about 3 minutes to see my rewards after claiming. You guys should take some time to see it the same amount as it said on the cent dashboard. It is the same amount. Oh, does it come back? I mean, does it like take a second to like get there? I only got about half my rewards for cent. Is that normal for anyone? That's kind of what I got too, Crypto Kyle. I was supposed to get 26 and I got 13. People who sold out their wallets won't get rewards. Yeah, it's crazy. So trends looking nice there. You can see right here, whales and exchanges. Whales are buying again. You can start to see this as of January 1st. Look at the amount of money coming into to the markets right now. The main thing that keeps me long-term bullish is the fact that the government will never stop printing money. The asset class has to grow, especially when you hold a project. That's true all day. I'll give you that. People, yeah, that's pretty. I would agree. 100% agree with that. We'll always be printing, bro. Here's this chart that I've shared, this diminishing golden curve here. And again, everyone has their own ideas as to where this goes. But basically what this one's showing is that November, we're gonna hit a bottom. We're gonna hit a bottom in about November 28th of 2026. We're gonna continue to rally up here to it says late 2025 cycle top at +2, meaning probably +2 months. So you're talking roughly going into 2026. You're probably talking, I mean, end of Q2 going into Q3. We could see a cycle top going into 2026. And the cycle bottom is November of 2026 is what this curve is calling it for right here. And so usually when you get to the cycle tops up here, you're calling for roughly, it's saying 186, but this cycle top right here is actually well above the 250 range. We're talking 250,000 for Bitcoin. It's above the range. Like, so I think that we're going to get roughly up into that range of 250. I know people laugh at that, but I mean, I think it's true. I think that we can actually hit some of those numbers. So smack that like button. I appreciate you, Deb. Morning. Hey, team XCL Mafia. Hell yeah. What's up, Scott? Good to see you, dude. I haven't been on here forever. What's up, guys? What's up, Sonny? Good to see you, buddy. You bought some more cent, right? I did. I bought more cent the other day. Today, I haven't bought any today yet, but I mean, you can see right now money's coming in. It'd be crazy if we could actually get back to pre-sale price. I just want to get back to pre-sale price. Like that's kind of where I'm at. Like, how do we get back to pre-sale price? We're about roughly 19% away from it now, up 11% today, which is nice. Nice to see, dude. Just got my rewards and got $35. Okay. So you lost all the profit on that pre-sale coin you had. You talking about Exceller? I'm still up on Exceller. I mean, like, yeah, there was a lot more profit to be taken, but I'm still up right now for sure. I bought 500K this morning. Hell yeah, dude. I haven't done the math, but I wonder if we're getting the rewards that were originally projected before the pre-sale ended. It looks like it may not have added the increase from the exits post pre-sale. I get what you're saying, Baddest Cat. I get what you're saying. It's like there's like a lag in there then. I trust the team, not worried. I mean, they've done. They delivered on a lot of things. I'm not sweating it either. I bought at 0.0008. That's where I bought. That's where I bought my 5K. On XRP going to $7. XRP going to $7. That's always been my number, dude. I think that 2026 could be the year that we get up there, dude. I mean, let's look at the numbers here. I always had my numbers up here. These are my levels. Obviously, 250 is my top number here. XRP still, I'm still sitting here. Oh, my XRP's down here. Sorry. Where did it go? Here. When you start to look at the numbers here, where did my 701 go? Oh, but I wonder if it's the chart. What chart I had under? This is Coinbase. Which one's this? Bitstamp. Oh, that's why I want it to be on Binance. That's the one that's missing. There it is. Why is this not here? Let's do XRP. I wonder how that got taken out. That's weird. It's kind of weird that it got taken out like that. I'm gonna move it up. I'm sorry, I'm moving it up here real quick. Hold on. All right. So yeah, this XRP, I have it at 701, right? 385, 450, 701. Those are my numbers still, dude. The weekly charts at the bottom here on the RSI, like I still think that 701 is a very fair projection. 1909 USD cent rewards. Okay, cool, dude. That's good. Cent will be a golden egg, not XCL. Just has way too much to offer, but they did it right for tech. Initial project, gain your investors' trust and loyalty. Launch an extremely better, scalable project A+. I got you. So you're saying that Cent is going to be bigger than XCL? Is that what you're saying? 1909. Yeah. Hi everyone. Late to the party. What's up, Lone Star Kid? Good to see you, buddy. Austin, when do you think the Bitcoin will peak? Probably Q2 of 2026. I mean, that's kind of been the projection now for a while. Again, looking at the golden curves. Golden curve puts us out there. You can see the cycle top probably crosses at the end of Q2, maybe going into Q3. We'll probably see and then that will be the downturn. And then usually we'll come in and we'll see the bottom, which will be November 28th of 2026. But, again, midterms, you got to fight the midterms. So it's going to be tough, man. Trump's going to have to fight the midterms. And you got to think midterm voting is when? The 2020, let's see. Tuesday, March 3rd through Tuesday, November 3rd will be midterms, dude. So you got to have a good cycle. I mean, the general elections are basically right there. So, I mean, you're going to have to do something from March 3rd through November 3rd. You gotta have a very good economy. Again, people vote off of their pocketbook. If the economy is bad, they're going to look at it like that. So that's just how it is. Unfortunately, if Austin crypto foes bust, at least he. God, you kill me, dude. Yeah, Cent is still processing rewards. Okay, somebody bought a Nitro on Cent. Dextals. Oh, did they? When did they? Just now? You're saying back over here. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I think they bought it back. What day was that? Friday. Was it Friday? No, what day was that? Oh, they bought another. Oh, shoot, they bought another one. Oh, snap, dude. Look at that. Yeah, look at that, dude. Another one. That's crazy. Oops, I didn't want that. That's crazy, dude. So what is that? The token race. Yeah, look at that scent. It's only there's only two up here, scent and horse whale. Horse whale. But yeah, scent's climbing right now, dude. I mean, scent. I think scent has a lot of mechanics behind it. I know people want to dog it. People can say whatever they want to say, but I think the mechanics behind it is it's a pretty solid mechanic, dude. Um, like I don't. There's nothing out there like it. What they're trying to do. Like I truly believe that. But you know what I mean. But that's just my belief. So that's cool, dude. Someone bought that nitro. That's badass, dude. Shout out to whoever bought that nitro. Hey, Austin, is there a way to connect Cold Wallet to MetaMask to make them more secure? No, it's not going to make it more secure, dude. You'll just you'll have to throw away if you connect it. You'll have to throw away you'll have to throw away your ledger. Um, Try clearing your browser. I had to do the same. Okay, clear cache. Oh, check out your message in Discord. I saw it up there. I gotta check it out, dude. Too fast to handle. I gotta check it out. What did Tyler? What did you said, Tyler? Oh, I did. Oh, dude, that's badass, bro. Dude, that's awesome. Shout out to you, man, for the nitro. Yeah, this nitro is kind of a new thing. Uh, it's kind of a new thing for the token races. That's kind of a cool thing that they put out there. That's like $200, man, dude. Horse whale. I know. The first one I believe was a group TG donation for that nitro. Oh, gotcha. That this one right over here. Yeah. I wonder. Do you think? I wonder if they're. I mean, I guess it's to put something out there so people can actually see different projects, right? Jake Claver lied to us all. Yeah, I wonder how his live stream is gonna go. Hearing all you guys come in here and talk about it, it's gonna be interesting to see how his live stream goes. Time to tailgate, light the grill. Hell yeah, dude! I would be down to pull together with other A teamers to boost XCL and Cent. Oh, you're talking like for like pulling money for a big buy. Tyler raking credit. Hi, happy New Year's to you too. What's up with the Pure Wall presale? It looks like it ended. Pure Wall presale ended. Pure Wall presale has officially ended. Let's look at some levels. Let's see if I can. Let's go here. Let's go to the 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour for XRP is coming up here. Probably could have held on to a little bit longer. I just jumped out of my positions just to let you guys know. Made about $1,500 on them. Maybe I got a little too early, but I'm going to be up in soccer here in about an hour, so I didn't even want to think about them. But yeah, Dogecoin's coming back down. 4 hours definitely hit. There's going to be a nice little gap filled here, so I'll probably end up putting in a nice little position again somewhere along the lines here. But it was too, it was 100. It was up 100%. I had to take my profits on it, dude. When your leverages get up 100%, that's kind of a rare thing to follow through with. So it got up to 100%. I was like, you know what, got to take the profits. H bars, still climbing up right here. I probably could have kept the H bar one, but the 4 hours starting to get oversold a little bit. Day chart's coming down. At 12 hours at the bottom. Weekly still at the bottom. So I think we're still in a pretty good spot. I wonder, do they think we are sell or stop buying? Which one are you talking about? Jake so quick he got stuck sneezing. Do you think the stuff going on with the precious metals will affect the price of crypto? I think it usually flows back into crypto. I appreciate you too fast. Yeah, like and subscribe. Appreciate that a ton. Yeah, what's up everyone over on the TikTok side, dude? Good to see you guys over there. It's crazy. Not that many people talk in the TikTok side as much as they talk in the YouTube side. It's crazy. Sweet, thanks, man. Yeah, no, I want to start a crypto for homeless vets, but waiting for a new laws. Not sure what to do at this time. Yeah, there's probably. I don't even know if there's anything out there like that. Is there? I don't know if there's anything out there like that or not. Let's see here. H bar's down. XLM started to climb up nicely today. Earlier on the 4-hour, started to have a nice little 4-hour candle. I should have bought some XLM at the bottom yesterday, but it's all good. TikTokers are cold and withholding. Call it house token. Jake lied to those who listened to him. Jake Claver, Zach Richter are having beef right now. Zach found a public record lawsuit where Jake forged a couple of million payments and pleaded guilty on multiple charges. Is that real? Oh gosh, I don't even know who Zach Richter is. Who are these people? Who, I don't know who these people are. Are they like beefing over who has a better XRP channel? Is that what it is? There's just, dude, life's too short to beef, dude. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at it. Like, who cares? Everyone's scrapping for views. Jake lies. Oh man, having trouble getting my sent over to my MetaMask. Are you trying to claim your rewards, dude? TikTok is the tree that bears uh mind rot fruit. They are people that shill coins. They get lots of for marketing, then rug folks and say, "Oh, buy bottoms." Oh, wow. I don't watch any of them, so I don't know, Monty. I ate a YouTuber. Yeah, I don't watch any of that kind of stuff. What do you call a snail that got robbed? A slug. Levi does live yesterday about that, referencing Rector's fines. Oh wow, that's why create drama, dude? Why create enemies? There's no reason to create enemies. You know, like I said, people trying to be crypto saviors. It's crazy. You think silver will keep climbing due to scarcity? Could, very well could. You know, but everything eventually hits a high. You know what I mean? It comes back down. I'm starting to see a lot of negativity on crypto, and it makes me want to buy more. I like that, Dan. That's good. I like that. It's post irony. Everything is about about being genuine, about what before with satire, aka before scams, where we see no, so we're post irony, not exactly, but we get the idea. I get what you're saying, dude. My tokens show up on Cent site, but not on my MetaMask. Yeah, I think you got to claim them, dude. You got to claim them first, right? Yeah, it's true, debt. Yeah, that's right. You got to put the contract address in your wallet. Oh, they make silver in a lab. I try my first so they can appear. Yeah, happy New Year's, Chameleon. Good to see you, buddy. What do you so Oscar, Jake, Zach, and more never show technicals and just constantly BS people in the 1K invested category that can't afford that 1K to lose. It's sad. When you say the 1K invested category, what does that mean? 1K invested category. What does that mean? My rewards of MetaMask not showing up. Oh, they should. It wouldn't be a memo. It'd be on the website. Good morning. Good morning to you, Kevin. Good old Kevin Hawthorne in the house here. Good morning to you as well, sir. Happy New Year's. How do you put the contract address in the wallet? Just copy it and then go to like your MetaMask. Just go over here. You're gonna go find the address. Like just like go here. You're gonna view the contract address. So it says view contract. Or you can go on the website and get the contract. Or you can say here I copy address. And you're gonna go into your MetaMask wallet. You're gonna go right over here where it says where there's the little dots here. You're gonna say import tokens. You're gonna go to custom token. You're gonna paste the contract in here like this. Boom. But I already have it in here, but it's going to show you sent. It's going to say 18 decimals. You hit next, and then it adds it to your wallet. And now your wallet will interact with it. One showed immediately. You have to refresh. Okay. I hope Cent finds a way to get more of rewards actually into our account, even though I'm a little bummed. I just grabbed more Cent in addition to the rewards. Oh, hell yeah. Crypto Patrol. I don't know if they've released the contract. Is it not on their website? I haven't looked. Have they? I think that they'll release the contract. Yeah. So I don't know if people can actually buy still or not. Let's see here real quick. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know if you can still buy or not on this, but I think that they'll probably put the contract address out there at some point. At some point, they'll probably put it out here just like anything else. So yeah, we'll see. PWT contract address. Hey, Austin. Yeah, I don't think it's out, dude. Tony Punch, what's up, buddy? Hope all is well, man. I'm late. Yeah, happy New Year's to you too, dude. Damn, I'm late. What's up, XMI? What's up, Josh Jones? Good to see you, buddy. Jay, did you get all that? Yeah, so that's how you do it, dude. I moved a little fast on there. Oh, did the token launch? No, I don't think it launched yet, dude. If you already have your wallet connected, you just keep putting in the contract address. No, no. Once you connected it to the wallet, it should read it. You know what I mean? You should it should interact nicely with the interface. So yeah, but you have to get it in there first. We're climbing 190. We're up to 0.00161. We got to one. What is that? 1132, which isn't that far off. I mean, like I said, this you get back up to this level, it puts us about roughly 12% away from pre-sale price, dude. 1270 right there is pre-sale price. Happy New Year's to you too, Juan. Hope all is well, my friend. Has the PW team updated you with the airdrop happens for? They have not. I haven't talked to them about it at all. Yeah, I don't know what their deal is. They have to communicate something. Yeah, if something pops up, I'll definitely let you guys know for sure. I'll definitely let you guys know. Yeah, we got some nice little buys coming in. 0.18, 0.15. I don't know. I don't over on TikTok. You guys are, what is that, Korean? I don't speak Korean. Does Scent still have a burn coming? Yeah, it does. Yeah, for sure. It's got roughly, well, I don't know exactly, but I mean, yeah, post cycle. Here's the rewards from the post cycles, but I don't know if this is including. I don't know if what this is including, if it's based off Swarm or not. Rewards distributed on day 7 and day 14, every 7 days. Oh shit! So this reward over here. So basically, what is that? 12, 24. Let's basically say 30, 34. So almost $40, almost 40,000, right? 40,000 is totaled already so far. So, you know, if it gets to 50,000, let's just say it gets to 50,000, that's going to put roughly what, $50,000 times points. That puts $30,000 to Cent, right? 60% goes to Cent. What was the? I can't remember. What was the rewards again? Yeah, 50%. Okay, so 50%. So out of that 50,000, yeah, 25,000 goes there. 30,000, or sorry, then 0.3 goes to 15,000 goes to XCL. So $15,000 burn coming for XCL. Be a $25,000 burn going to Cent, and then whatever's distributed amongst the rest. So that's crazy. Austin, you don't speak Korean. How do you plan to get by in life? I don't know, man. The good thing is they have an app for, if you go to Korea, they have an app. It's called oh man, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I need to find it. But it does really good. Of like, you can speak English into it, and it like converts it to Korean really quickly. And then you can like scan. You can scan signs. You can scan menus, and it tells you in English. My goal is holding XCL for 3 years. All right, dude. I wrote my brother into getting it. So, oh damn. All right. Set XCL holders holding at least until they hit an exchange. Yeah. Can't wait to see the mites in action. Mites will be cool, dude. Yeah, the mites will be cool, dude. Start a mass unfollowing of Jake. I never followed him, so I don't even. I mean, I guess people are already feeling like that. So, where's Fan? I caught a few lives and no Fan. She's gonna be getting the kids ready here for soccer. Those asking who the other influencers are, this channel is hands down the best because Austin goes over technical news and a few new projects and doesn't give unrealistic price predictions. I appreciate you, Crypto Cuba Joel. Always holding down for me, dude. And as you guys know, Crypto Cuba Joel gave me the best sign back here. I got to get this thing hung, dude. I got to put it up. I got to like get it up on the wall. Something like this. Something like that. How'd that look? Something like that, maybe? Or is that too much? Maybe that's too much. I don't know. It's gonna go this way a little bit. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. You can translate earbuds that will translate from 100 languages. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty badass. 808 Mimi's, what's up? Happy birthday, or happy birthday. Happy New Year's to you too. Appreciate you being here. Well said. And does anyone know why the cent token shows? I think someone created an imposter, like they created a fake token, and that's why. I don't know who it is too fast. I don't watch him. Don't be flooding my Jake predictions. I'm salty because my fuel pump went out on my way back from Pennsylvania. Oh man. Oh yeah. How was Hershey, bro? Is that why you're mad? Oh damn. Soccer on New Year's Day. Yeah, they got some training today, dude. Soccer is I feel like soccer is like no nonstop. They took 2 days off of soccer. They took 2 days off of soccer, and then their trainer was like, "Hey, do you guys want to train?" And we're like, "Yeah, let's do it." Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me. Yeah, appreciate you being here, Dustin. Right. Yeah, I agree. Austin's a thing. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, Ashley. Thank you so much, and happy New Year's to you. All those influencers fake if telling they make it. All the other influencers fake. It's telling they make it probably. Oh, fake it till you make it. Is that what you're saying? Hit that like button. Yeah, appreciate you, Evan, bro. Robbie, all grifters. I mean, everyone has their own niche. Everyone does their own thing in crypto here. Unfortunately, I mean, I've been in this space for a long time, and yeah, you know, one thing I've realized in this space too, I tell you guys, is that one thing about YouTube, one thing about just influencers and content creators is everyone's out there for themselves for the most part. We used to have a pretty big crew of when I first started, there was a big group of us that all kind of came up together, and we stuck with each other, we supported each other. We were always on each other's channels. We were doing a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? And then that basically went away, and then it was kind of everyone out for themselves, and it was like, and then people started to attack each other, trying to like dox each other. It was crazy. I just couldn't believe like all the negativity that it brought, and it just made me realize that a lot of these influencers are just they're here for clicks, they're here to create an audience, to do whatever they want to do with. They make this their job, right? That's what it is. They make this their job, and when this becomes your job, they're trying to find new ways to make money, trying to find new ways to make a profit, all that kind of stuff. And that's just not me. Like I'm here because like this is just my hobby. Like and that's why people get all upset at me and get mad. And I'm like, this is just a hobby. Like I don't, if I don't stream, it's because I have other things going on. And but most people in this space, they make this a job. This is their job. And so they'll do whatever they can to make that money to pay that rent or pay that bill that they have, or maybe a lot of them overspend, right? You see all the crypto bros, and they're always trying to show that they live this lavish lifestyle. So you got to keep up with that lifestyle, right? You got to keep up with the Benjamins, and that's what crypto's created. It's created these. That's what it's created, dude. It's created these hype boys, and people that feel like they have to have a ton of money in crypto and like wear Rolexes and drive Lambos and go on yachts. Like it's just freaking weird. That's weird. That's weird mentality for me. Like maybe because I'm a father, maybe because like I'm just like I don't give a shit about any of that kind of stuff. I literally wear a sweatshirt and sweats every day. I wear a sweatshirt and shorts. I don't give a shit what I look like. You know what I mean? Like that's not what it's about. But unfortunately, that's what this space is created, dude. And that's what a lot of these content creators feel like they have to be like. It's weird. It's super freaking weird, dude. Before YouTube got big, it was about content. Yeah. They don't know about investing or financing. YouTube dramas, I know. That's why I just stay out of it, dude. I don't even talk to people about it. Nothing will surprise me in this space ever again. I hear something and shake my head. I know. I'm with you, dude. I don't know anything about the Pure Wallet token yet, dude. Austin has a life. What? Live live within your means and invest. I think so too. I don't think that you should even if you have millions of dollars. I think the reason why people are rich is because they don't spend the money. You got to think, dude. Most rich people are. I would take that back. There's probably rich people out there that obviously live outside their means and they show it, right? But a majority of those people aren't, like, they're not established themselves for a long period of time. Like you can't continue that lifestyle. Maybe, like I said, very few people can. But even look at NFL players and basketball players. They eventually all go broke. They eventually all go broke, dude. What was the stat? Like 80% of professional athletes in the United States go broke by within 5 years of them being in the league. Like some crazy stat like that. It's crazy to think these guys make millions and they can't sustain it, dude. because they think they can live like that forever, and that's what happens in crypto, man. It's what happens in even celebrities, dude. Celebrities stop getting roles. YouTubers stop getting their views. Their channel's not getting pushed anymore, and the next thing you know, they're not what they were before. I mean, look at like Fusi. Fusi too was a perfect example, right? He's kind of made a little bit of a comeback, but I mean, he's come out and talked about it. Like, it's a perfect example of it. So just try to, I mean, like, even like, if I were to get like, $100 million tomorrow, I would not change my lifestyle. Like, nothing would change in my lifestyle with the $100 million. I know that sounds funny. You guys, people would be like, yeah, right, dude. And I'm like, no, I'm serious. Like, nothing would change. Like, we would still go to soccer every day. We'd still do the same thing. I'm still gonna go drive my Tesla. Like, I'm not gonna go buy like why would I drive a fancy car? I don't give a shit about the cars. I mean, fancy car means nothing. Like, it's just crazy. But I mean, we all have our different perspectives because they are kids with no financial knowledge. That's exactly it, dude. I'm live early today because I got soccer today, bro. Why are people having to clone their Pure wallet to another wallet? I don't know. I think they're having an issue, dude. Obviously there's an issue with AWS, which is what they're built on. So whatever that is, I don't know, bro. Oh yeah, the strikes. Yeah, I mean, like, YouTube is people's. I mean, yeah, I think it is his. I would say that, yeah. I think Levi has built a pretty good platform, right? And when that platform gets hit, it kind of takes a toll. And I mean, yeah, I could see Levi getting upset. I mean, I got a strike too. I got a strike too. I didn't freak out about it. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I have to change how things are said or done for sure. Like, but I mean, if my YouTube channel went away tomorrow, like, it just sucked that I would just lose talking to everyone here. Like, it wouldn't change my life. It would suck. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you spend all this time building a channel. Like, without a doubt, you building a channel, right? You spend out here, you build a channel, you put energy into it. You still want to see that prosper, regardless of anything. You don't want to see that taken away. You don't want to see hard work taken away. Like, there's still hard work in this. There's time and energy. But if it went away tomorrow, like, it'd just be like, yeah, that sucks. You're probably right, F Joe. But usually, if your channel gets taken away, though, you can't. They don't allow you to restart the channel. So if you get 3 strikes, you can no longer stream on YouTube anymore. So that's kind of how it works. When you actually sign up for YouTube and you become a partner with them, like, you hand over all your tax documents, dude. You hand over your social security number, you hand over it all. And that's what gets blocked. If you get 3 strikes, they block your security number. You can't even log into another account and get paid. You could probably they probably let you log in and create an account and allow you to make content, but they wouldn't pay you. So you would that's what you would lose out on. You'd lose out on the monetization of it, most likely. Sent rewards put right back into XCL. Hell yeah, dude. I agree. I'm worth over 5 million and wear the same. Freedom. Yeah, exactly. That's how I am, dude. I literally wear, you guys see me, I wear the same thing. Everyone that's met me in public, dude, outside of Bitcoin conference, because obviously I dress decently at Bitcoin conference, right? I mean, I was, wearing slacks and, stuff like that at Bitcoin conference. But I mean, like, if you see me out in public, I mean, the Pete, like, Hogs met me in public. Well, Crypto Keeper Joel met me at Bitcoin. But I mean, there's a couple other people here that watch me that have met me in public, like, that I've taken photos with. And, like, literally, I'm in either shorts in a black hoodie, or I'm in black hoodie and a black sweats, dude. Like, that's literally what I do. I don't give a shit. I can care less. I'm trying to dress comfy. I want to be comfy, dude. Um, Definitely not easy finding a true faithful community that huddles, yeah, tight, lifts each other up and pushes forward all day. 18 strong. I appreciate you, Jen. It all starts because of people like you guys. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, it's and I'm, everyone comes from different backgrounds and everyone has their own takes on crypto. And but at the end of it, I think it's nice for everyone to come together and, yeah, I think we have a good time. I mean, I think that our Discord's great. This channel's great. I think people all support each other here. There's not we get a few negative people in here, but I mean, you guys wash them out pretty quick, and it's great. I took all my crypto off of your wallet because it kept accessing. Oh, yeah. I mean, you gotta move it over if you have to move it over. Often, if the Republican lose Congress, will that slow things up in crypto? Oh, absolutely, dude. Yeah, yeah, for sure. But I mean, things haven't been moving all that fast anyway. So, 100 million, I wouldn't change either. I'd be so thankful for financial security. Yeah, and mine would be more for that would make me feel just better about knowing that my kids won't have to struggle either, right? I mean, we all that's what we're parents for, right? I mean, you your goal as a parent is to give your kids the things that you didn't have, which again creates soft kids, right? I mean, like don't get me wrong, like you should as a parent don't just hand it over to them, but make them work for it, make them have chores, make them have whatever. But at the end of it, you're building financial wealth to hand to your kids if you know survive, if you're when you move on, right, to the afterlife or wherever whatever you believe, and you want them to have financial security. At least I do. What's up, Billy? Right, good to see you, buddy. Happy New Year's to you too, buddy. I mean, that's the whole goal. I don't know. Partner said, did YouTube hand over their tax returns? They did not. I hear there are places you can buy social security numbers now. Really? Is it in Minnesota? XRP thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Yo, I got my rewards. Thank you for walking me through it. Coinbase wallet sucks. I told you, I've been telling you, dude. Coinbase wallet and Trust Wallet are the worst wallets out there, dude. I'm done with it. Thank you for being a solid dude, 100%. Oh yeah, dude. I Coinbase wallet is booty, bro. Trust Wallet, booty. Like those are by far, hands down, some of the worst wallets out there. I don't know what it is. And then MetaMask for a while there was booty, dude, because it didn't allow you. It only allowed you to use Ethereum for the longest time. And now finally they opened the doors, and now they have other, they have Binance and things like that. But you couldn't even swap on there for the longest time. Like MetaMask pissed me off for a long time too. SafePal was where it was at for a long time. Ain't nobody washing me out. I stay negative. Given 100 million, it would probably be wiser to give 90% to charity. That sort of money ruins people. I just think that I would put it in a trust. I mean, like that's the thing, is just put it in a trust and just give it, just pay it out proportionately. Don't give it all at once. You know what I mean? Like I think that's where people mess up, is that they hand over all the money all at once, and then people go and they splurge. Versus if you put it into a trust and you say, you only get, for the next 30 years after I pass away, for the next 20 years, you're only going to get 10,000 a month, or sorry, 10,000 a year, or make it whatever, 100,000 a year, whatever the math is, over the 3 kids or whatever, my 3 kids. Like that's what I would do, and just put it into a trust and make that trust put it out there over a period of time versus all at once. Because I would agree, yeah, I think that when people get money, everyone manages money differently. A lot of people manage. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people, if they got $1 million a day, it would be, it would take them 1 year to spend that. Versus another people, they got $1 million a day, it'd probably take them 5 years to spend that. So big difference. I invest so I can spend more time with the family and friends. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Being financially set allows you to spend more time with family. That's what I think. I think if you're financially set, that allows you to set aside all the wasted time. Remember, I played that clip for you guys. Remember that clip I played? I don't know. I might have played for it, where the guy showed how much time we sleep, how much time we go to work, how much time we spend eating, how much time we spend all this. And then at the end of it, at the end of your life, there's only 2 years out of all the years that you spent, from the time that you were 18 to the time that you were basically 80 years old. Basically 2 years combined together is your free time. And what are you going to do with that free time? Because after you add up everything together, with time you travel to work and you sleep, and majority of our time in life is sleeping, and then if you're including, the average kid spends, a shit ton of time in front of YouTube and a shit ton of time in front of a Netflix. And when you add all that together, dude, it's only 2 years of combined time that you have free time. Now imagine if you could get away from work, dude. Imagine if you could knock away that'd be literally half your life that you don't have to work. Can you go over Pure Wallet pre-sale? And I don't honestly know anything about the pre-sale, the end of the pre-sale, bro. Griff, thanks so much for the 20 memberships, dude. If Griff gifted you a membership, please say thank you. And those 20 new members, welcome to the A team. Appreciate you, Griff, for that membership donation. That is fantastic, dude. You never answer my stuff. I'm unfollowing you. Sorry, dude. Sometimes I don't see your stuff over here on TikTok, bro. My bad. So sold all my XRP ago and bought silver. You didn't ask a question, dude. Give the man a break. He's reading 3 chats. True. I didn't even see it, dude. You never answered. He didn't even ask a question. You just made a statement. My buddy said, if F that, I want to work on cars. Yeah. Woohoo! Just saw a video. Oh my gosh, dude. Health is wealth. Absolutely, dude. Health is wealth, dude. I mean, you can't escape. I mean, if you have, you never know. Like I said, you never know when you're called back up, dude. I out a million straight into business and Bitcoin. You just put it right into Bitcoin. Grow my account like I grow plants. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Buying our time back. That's exactly what you're buying back. You're buying time back for sure. The memories we make with our families, everything. Oh, dude, that's what it is. At the end of the day, dude, like that's what it's about. I mean, those are the people that you need to hold dear to your, because when you get old, I was just thinking about this, man. Like, and it kind of makes me sad because I told you guys about my grandparents, right? My grandparents, they're 90 years old. Like my grandma's 94, my grandpa's 97, 98. And, they just got put into a care facility, but they lived a great life, dude. Like they've lived in that house for I'm not kidding you, dude, for 70, almost 70 years. They lived in the same house and they just finally moved out of it into this care facility. Like they lived there. And my grandpa retired in 1990, dude. My grandpa retired as the director of engineering for UCLA, and he retired with a fat pension, dude. Like that pension today is still, I mean, he's still making like his pension. It's 100%. His pension's 100%, right? Which they don't have anymore. He's the last person on their pension plan in California. Like he's literally the last person in the state of California on the pension plan for UCLA. That's how crazy it is. And it's a really good pension plan, 100% medical, 100% everything, dental. And then his wages were crazy. I didn't realize how much he made back then, dude. I mean, he was making like $180,000 a year back in 19. He worked there his whole life. He went to school there and then worked there. And I mean, he retired in 1990 making 180,000. He gets 100% of his wages. So that's what he's been living on. They've been living off that since 1990, bro. And then they had two houses and they ended up selling a house. I mean, they like did really, really well. But I mean, I'm just saying what I'm saying here is that I look back and like what a life they had because they had all the grandkids, they had all their kids, they had all these people that were always down there visiting them. Um, and that's what it's about, dude. Like, why would you want to live your life and be be by yourself? I couldn't even fathom that. You know what I mean? To like wake up and then like you have no obligation, like you're not going to see anyone, you're going to be lonely. Like I couldn't do that, dude. Like, and so it's so important to have kids. It's so important to have a family and be close to your family. You might not get along with them, but it's so important that you include them in your life, dude. Just really is. Awesome, love you, buddy. Happy New Year's to you too. Got to get some sleep. All right, Anthony. Hope you're doing well, man. I know that snow plowing is not the easiest, dude. I'm unfollowing too. I know. It's all good, bro. I don't know why people get so mad. I didn't. Sorry, I missed your comment, bro. Mafia is strong. What's up, XM Mafia? Good to see you, buddy. Happy New Year's, man. In 30 years, when I was 21, was offered a job in a nearby country, 2x my national average salary. I said no to all my friends. Left because no money is worth time with family. That's true, dude. I agree with that, 100%. All you need to do to end up with $1 million is to invest $5 million in crypto. Being comfortable with self is the key to successful partnership. Yeah, dude. Can't type unfollow. Austin. What did I say? Oh, sorry. Austin, the farther I get into fatherhood, I realize how much I misjudge my parents. Dude, it's a blessing. It's like a blessing. It's a blessing. And it's not I mean, like being a parent can be tough. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it causes more anxiety for me. I think it's more anxiety. I think I overprocess and overanalyze as being a parent. Like I'm a helicopter dad for sure. There's no doubt about it. And I think it's just because I don't trust anyone in this world. I don't trust anyone, dude. I love my parent, I love my mom, I love my dad, but like I would never trust my kids with them. You know what I mean? Like I know that sounds crazy, but like it's because I would worry. It's me. It's not them. It's me. It's my mom can be driving down the road and get into an accident and I never see him again. You know what I mean? Versus me driving, I feel more secure. So it's like, and that's because I'm a risk manager, I'm a risk analyst. Like I look at risk, I look at everything, and it's just yeah. So it's kind of a bad thing. I know. General Maffa, I know, dude. Same. I just get stressed with all the little things. One wrong look and you become the enemy. I know, billion, right? Do you have to claim your rewards or can you allow it to pull up? I think you have to claim them. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Let's get those 100K subs this year. That'd be great. Too fast. I'm gonna be awesome. That would be super, super awesome. That's funny, Mafa. It's funny when you are yelling at your kids and realize in real time that you become your parent. I know, dude. I, I yell. I raise my voice, right? When someone's not listening to me, like when the kids are not paying attention and not listening to me, like obviously I'm gonna raise my voice. And and then I realize like, gosh, dude, like why? What's the point? What's the point of yelling? But I do that a lot. Did you? There was a clip, dude. Oh man, it's so funny. This is me, dude. Did I show you that clip? Did I show you guys that clip of the guy that where the kid's watching YouTube? It's one of the best clips out there, dude. I don't know if I shared it with you guys, but dude, it's so funny. Let's see if I can find it again. It cracks me up every time. I think this is exactly me, dude. Like to a T. Like not even like. I don't know if he said like the millennial kids. I might have showed you guys already. Let's see if I don't know if I can find it though. Um, damn it. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to find it or not. I text fan too much. Dang it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Let's see here. It's funny, yeah. Hey Austin, do you have to claim rewards or can you allow it to build? I don't know. That's a good question. You should probably ask what's his name in Discord. Can you go over the pre-wall pre-sale end? I thought it, but not showing up in my wallet. I don't think that they've released tokens yet, dude. Family is kind of weird nowadays. My family is kind of weird too, dude. Unfollow Goblin Fart. I am Worries Bunkers buying crypto for killing it. You're the living example of the movie Along Came Polly, dude. That's exactly what I am, dude. To a T. Not to. I mean, he could be a little more extreme in some areas, but yeah, that's exactly, dude. I'm Ben Stiller, and like I joke about that all the time, dude. I'm always calculating that stuff, dude. It's so bad. It makes you OCD to some degree. Like I said, you overanalyze things. Like I'm processing things. Like I'm always looking at that other side. Yeah, by the time, just wait till you have grandkids, Austin. My grandkids are 4, 8, and 11 years old already. Damn, that's awesome though, dude. You know what I mean? And those kids are gonna love you, man. You know what I mean? They're always gonna be there for you. How about that Jay Claver guy? I don't know. I don't know anything about him. I have chosen family. That's true. You have chosen family. You got to decide who's in and who's out, who's in the circle and who's not. Right? Is that what it is? What's that movie where it's like, you're in the circle of trust. Dude, Shannon, thanks so much for gifting 10 memberships to the A team. If Shannon gets you a membership, please say thank you to Shannon. Thank you so much, my guy. Hope all is well. Happy New Year to you, man. And thanks for the 10 gifted memberships. Wow, that's amazing, dude. Anybody want a damn cat? What? I also love how you don't swear. I swear in English, but never in Portuguese. Did you know that when you swear, your synapses jump to another location in your brain? I do swear every once in a while. I will drop a. I'm not going to be perfect. I will admit I'm not perfect. I do drop a few bombs here and there. Yeah, meet the Fockers. That's what it was. Meet the Fockers, dude. The Circle of Trust. You are no longer in the Circle of Trust. I got to get rid of my free membership force field. Yeah, you got to do something. Yeah, I think you got to accept gifts or something like that. I appreciate you, Shannon. Yeah, definitely got to start off on a new. I'm with you, man. That's why I said, I'm bullish for 2026, dude. We're starting off bullish until otherwise. Is that from selling out? Yeah, it's probably from people selling out Cape Hours. Yeah, you can milk anything. I know, that's so funny, dude. And stated he did all of the forging and everything crazy, and everybody will still trust. I mean, dude, there's so many. I mean, you go back to like just look at Saitama, dude. Look at Saitama. these guys were straight scammers, bro. Everything that's shown, the people were in jail. They had people that were supporting that project that like literally did time in prison for money laundering and doing a bunch of crimes, and they were running a project, and they all went to they're all been indicted. You know what I mean? Like, you can go pull them up, dude. Like, people follow the craziest people, dude. They go and they prey on the weak. Like, literally, that's what they do. They go out and they prey on the weak out there, and then they like radicalize them, and then they make them believe, and then these people are like dedicated soldiers, dude. That's crazy. I love how optimistic you are. I tend to toward the negative. Ah, you're a good guy. That's a good counterbalance, right? It's good to have both. It's good to have someone who's there's people where, I might sound positive, but there's a lot of things. I look at the negatives too, dude. Like, I could be positive, but I look at the negatives as well. I mean, even here on the stream, right? I'll look at the positives, but I also look at the negatives. Like, it's so important to look at both sides. And so I don't know if you're negative. I just think that you do both sides probably. But you might lean a little bit more like, hey, I'm going to be a little bit more conservative over here with my thoughts. And it might sound negative, but it's not intention to be negative, but you're just being more conservative, where other people are like, I'm super excited and bullish. And, they're, and so, yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing. People think that, I have family members that think I'm negative because I play devil's advocate. On certain things, I'll play devil's advocate. Have you heard of Selena Inu? I have not. Prey on the weak and greedy. Yeah, dude, that's kind of what it comes down to. Is XRP $1? I'll triple down. Religious frauds are the worst. Religious, yeah. It's crazy when you open up the doors to just like what, there is some, like, don't get me wrong. I think religion can be good for some people, right? But it is pretty wild when you think about how much pull religion. My father gave a pretty good, when the whole pandemic happened, right? Regardless of whether you believe pandemic or not and all that kind of stuff, like, we'll set that aside. But what was crazy about it is it puts it in perspective that we humans respond to fear, right? Whatever that fear is. But I mean, like, we have been trained and we have been wired to be afraid of fear. It's that whole, it's what we talked about, it's either fight or flight. But how do you control the masses? You control the masses off of fear. And the number one thing that you can compare that to is religion. If you don't believe in God, you'll go to hell. And so if you don't do this, God won't let you through the pearly gates. And whether you believe that or not, again, I'm not dogging religion. Like, I'm just saying that, like, that people will then go, shit, I'm not going to do this because of fear of that. And I remember as a kid, I was, I didn't want to cuss because, I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want to, like, when I went to church, like, I grew up in the LDS church. I was baptized Mormon. Went to church throughout most of my childhood until my grandma moved, and then we stopped going. But I mean, like, I grew up in the church. Like, I think I have good moral values. Do I go to church still? No. Have I fallen away from, religious belief? Yeah, probably. But you still have those morals you grew up in the church with. And it's crazy because, like, that is kind of what it is. You look back and I'm like, yeah, I remember all those times where it's like, oh crap, I probably shouldn't do that because I'm fearful of, like, God's not going to accept me. Like, I remember that. I remember that as a kid, dude. And I hated that feeling. Dude. They'd be like, oh, that's the Holy Ghost talking to you of, your conscience. Basically, it's your conscience, But yeah, I just remember that whole thing, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then we're way off topic here, but only Austin's king. You're crazy, dude. Sounds like governments are the same way, dude. I mean, what happened with the pandemic? Like I said, I mean, they cause fear, and that's how you control the masses, dude. Just cause fear. Yeah, but as a kid, though, you don't understand that, General Maffa. Jesus promotes peace, not fear. But as a kid, you don't really know that, right? You're kind of just scared, like, because you don't want to mess up. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I was saying. Rough days. Austin always here to help us through. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Jen. All Western civilization has a Christian undertone, and it is the culture. The architect is the base liquid. Yeah, I would agree. I did not get my kids baptized. I have not baptized my kids. I'll let my kids decide that. You know what I mean? if that's what they want to pursue. You know, we talk about it. You know, we talk about religion here and there. I think it's important for them to understand, you know, all that kind of stuff, and I'll let them decide. You know, I'm not going to force them. I think it's cool when we talk about life stuff in here. Yeah, that's good, dude. Yeah, we definitely go off topic for sure. As a kid, thinking about a magical man who judges me is scary. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm saying. There's no more proof that Santa is real than there is for Jesus, and that's a belief thing, right, F. Joe? I mean, like that's the belief that's created. Um, yeah, it's kind of a that was what was my struggle as a kid. Was just that, like, you know, you have to believe that they're there, right? Even though, you know, they're not. What's your thoughts on Pure Wall performance this year? I mean, we'll see what happens, dude. They're going to be launching their token, so we'll see. What's the best thing to invest in to be life changing? I mean, crypto, dude. Just find a crypto lily and just stick to it. The guy with the highest IQ in the world got a message from God about XRP. Can't see the air, but every day you're still going to breathe. Yeah, I didn't either. Austin, I gave my son that choice. He's now 29. Yeah, that's great. I think that's how it should be, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, we explain it for sure. You know, but it's like I said, it's up to them. I'll let them decide what's best for them and what they want to believe. You know what I mean? If they want to believe in God, they believe in God. You know, if they, you know, you got to think. We're in. You know, I'm in a, you know, fans Catholic. I was, you know, Mormon. Her side, her parents are like Buddhists. You know what I mean? Like her dad's Buddhist. You know, so like there's so many things out there. Just and my dad's like a I don't even know what you call it, dude. He's like a dude. I don't even know what the term is. I should ask him. He just believes in reincarnation. He believes in, you know, his shit's crazy. I don't even know, bro. His is like a whole nother realm for me, dude. He believes in like dimensions and stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, dude, that's hey, like I'm here to listen. It's a cool story. It's kind of like listening to a story time. Yeah, you can't want to believe something, but you can't make yourself believe it's impossible. Yeah, I would agree with that. Still don't understand how planes fly. My mom dropped me off at confirmation classes, and I walked straight outside the door. Yeah, I would agree that there is a lot, right? I mean, I think the Bible's real. I mean, I think that they're you know, yeah, I don't. I think that I mean, it has to be. It came from it's I mean, we're talking thousands of years, dude. I would agree with you, Mafa, on that for sure. There is a lot of evidence on it. More evidence than Santa Claus, obviously. But some people look at it like that, like, you know, they have a hard time looking at it like that. And it's okay. I'm not going to judge anyone for it. Austin got him a sugar mama, is what Austin does. Yeah, fan is my sugar mama. If you're going to speak, yeah, I'll just never force anyone to like if people believe that, like, you know, I'll never. That was probably the hardest part too. Was the judging. Was like, you know, that was probably the hardest part. Is that like, you know, when it's like you go to church, but like maybe you're not at the level of like a lot of other people, and so they would like kind of hold it against you in a way. I hated that, dude, and it made me like resent it even more. Why the pump, dude? The pumps. What do you mean the pump with what, crypto? Are you talking about the pump in crypto here? Well, I mean, like we should have expected a pump for sure. Have you seen the books on Amazon? You can give your parents and have them write the story. I did see that. That's super cool. I have a favorite Bible scholar. When did that happen? My favorite Bible scholar is a Mormon. Oh, really, dude? That's crazy, guy. Forced religion equals cult behavior, even we don't do that at XCL. Yeah, I mean, like that's kind of if you get forced on it, right, it makes it hard. You still like XRP? Yeah, hell yeah, I like XRP. It's still one of my largest bags. Jake the Snake. You guys are crazy. You guys really don't like this Jake guy, do you? What's your opinion? I don't know him, dude. I don't know Jake at all, dude. I mean, I believe in the Bible was the most popular fictional story from way back. It's like the Twilight books. Oh my God, F Joe, you crazy, bro. It seems the more religion dies out, the worse society gets. Nothing wrong with the rules set to live. Oh, dude, I agree. Dude, you're seeing it right now. Dude, you're seeing You're seeing what's happening with Christianity right now. Again, you don't have to be a Christian to know to see what's happening, dude. Like I agree. I mean, like, and people are trying to. I think that it brings good values. And you can argue that all. We can argue that all day long. But I mean, I do think that, like I said, I grew up in the church, and I think it created a good moral boundary for me. Gave me good insight. Yeah, I think there was a lot of positive things that came from it. So. But like I said, I would never push it on. I would never push it on anyone. I'd let them make their own decision for it. So he's a slime ball. My brother is the one that showed me Austin channel. Oh, dude, that's awesome, Ashley. Yeah, it's crazy hearing this about Jake. I don't even know the dude. Yeah, I feel bad. He's just like, but hey, man, if you come out there and you do some, if you do some weird stuff, I mean, things are gonna come back to you. Okay, everyone here, fun adventures, loving, prosperous 2026 go sent. I know. I don't even know, Jen Deb. Speaking of the title of the stream, where do you see Bitcoin XRP this year? I'm saying I'm sticking with my numbers, Crypto Keeper. I'm sticking with my numbers. Markets are doing well right now. We're starting to pump back. You can see right here, almost back to 3,000 for Ethereum. Maybe I got out of my shorts a little too long or a little too early. Let's see. Yeah, my Solana's coming back up here. Dang it. I did get out a little early, but I mean, I was 100% up on them. I wasn't going to, but my Solana's still here. So I'll ride my Solana out. But all right, guys, I got to hop off. I got to get the kids ready, dude. We got to be out of here at 10 o'clock. And my dad's here. So I got to get him ready to rock and roll. Dude, what's your number? 250,000 has been my number for a long time. 701, $7.01 for XRP. I'm sticking to it. $2 for HBAR has always been my number. I'll stick to that too. We'll see what happens. But that's kind of where it's at, dude. So with all that, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for being on here. Happy New Year's to you. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Be safe out there again. A lot of traveling out there. If you're in large groups or large areas, just prepare yourself for anything to come, dude. Always worries me knowing that these time of years there's just crazy people out there, and big group settings are always scary. So just have a fantastic beginning of the year there. Make your New Year's resolutions, and I've already got mine. I'm not sharing it, by the way. I'll let you know if I do accomplish it, though. But I love you guys a ton, man. Always a joy coming here talking. Even though we didn't talk a lot about crypto, we talked about other things. I do appreciate it a ton. You guys always give good feedback. So love you guys a ton. We're out of here. Peace out, everyone.